Hello, Mrs. Cat. What flavour would you like?
Is the vanilla ice cream nice?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
If, like me, you've got a young kid who is obsessed with ice pops or popsicles, if they're called where you're from, you know the importance of a good recipe that's low in sugar. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to start our popsicle playlist with Peppa Pig ultra low sugar strawberry popsicles. It was always expected that my kid grew up wanting ice cream. She's 3.5 years old now. She loves ice pops, popsicles, whatever you want to call them. I bought some molds from Temu and Amazon and various other places, but most recipes online for kids' ice pops are just milk, sugar, and some kind of artificial color and flavor, which, yeah, I'm not a big fan of. So what I thought I'd do is I'd open up the popsicle series by doing a healthy strawberry ice pop for kids, for adults as well, because they taste delicious. And in this, I use allulose. So whilst it is not no sugar, because I also use corn syrup, it's really low sugar. So let's just get on and make them. So in our pan, we're gonna add 65 grams of nice fresh strawberries chopped up into relatively small. I think I've just quartered these ones. And into that, we're just gonna put 1/4 cup of water, and that's to make sure that these strawberries don't burn whilst we heat them. As they start coming up to temperature, this is on a medium-high heat, you can see that the sugars in the strawberries will start to break down. The strawberries are macerating themselves and they become a really soft fruit that we can actually start breaking up with our silicone utensil. Now it's time to turn the heat off because we're going to add in our corn syrup. This is only 6 grams. Add in some of our milk and our cream mixture. Not a lot of cream in here, but we're going to start stirring it together because we want to make sure that that strawberry flavour is completely homogenized in our dairy. Once you're happy with it, add in the rest of your milk and your cream mixture and start giving that a nice stir. Make sure it's all coming together nicely, because the final stage of this is adding in our milk powder and our allulose. So add that in and stir it really well. Everything will dissolve really easily because your dairy, your liquid is nice and warm. After a minute or two of stirring, we can actually just take it off this residual heat because we're going to pour it into our molds. So after heat, if you've got any larger lumps that you want to break up, you can use a blender, you can use a potato masher, you can use anything you've got to hand just to break up those large pieces of strawberry. Make sure that they're all nice and small and easy to go into our molds. Then just slowly pour them in, making sure to fill your molds right the way to the top. I've made just enough mixture here for these 7 molds. The ones we're doing first here, they're 30 gram total weight per ice pop. The ones below are 50 grams. I'm going to give you all of the nutritional values of these in a minute, nice and healthy for the little kiddos. So with all of the molds completely filled up, put the lids on, covers if they have them. If not, put a bit of shrink wrap over the top and put them in your freezer to harden off. Peppa Pig strawberry popsicles. There's a few different shapes, but this mold came off of Amazon, I think. 30 grams this popsicle is, and nutritional values are as follows. So this is per 100 grams, so basically 1/3, yeah. So per 100 grams, so 3 of these, just over, is 7 grams of fat, 5 grams of saturated fat, 9 grams of carbs, 8.75 grams of sugar, 4.3 grams of protein. So you've got, you know, under 3 grams of sugar in this, which is great, under 3 grams of fat in this, which is great. So bit of fun. Delicious strawberry popsicle for the lovely warm weather that we're getting here. I hope you enjoyed this nice kid-friendly ice pop video. Super easy and quick one for you to try. Nice and creamy too. Not horrible icy junk. Nice. And before I finish this video, some of you are going to ask why the corn syrup. The corn syrup in this recipe is to create texture and chew. If you take the corn syrup out because you want 0 sugar, you absolutely can do that. It won't have quite as nice texture, but you're more than welcome to leave that out. I like to leave it in. The crap that you can buy for kids in the stores these days, less than 3 grams of sugar in one of these is a no-brainer for me. She loves eating these. She loves that bit of fun of going into the freezer and grabbing a Peppa Pig popsicle. I hope you try this one for your kids. If you don't have kids, make them for yourself. They don't have to be Peppa Pig, of course, but hey, why not? Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next week.